assuming that you were doing it for free.
Yeah.
And I'm assuming everyone else was doing it for free also.
I'm pretty. But I'm pretty. I mean,
yeah.
You charge a nigga to come home from jail. You a thing about man Meech, bro. I don't know. Lil Meech, I ain't like his response. It seemed like he got a genuine kind of love for 50 on his response. But you know my response, man, nigga, fuck you. Nigga, that's my daddy. Nigga, fuck you. Nigga, let's go to war. Nigga, fuck you. And everything you nigga, fuck you. I don't know what Meech was on some. Nigga, that's my paw, nigga. I don't give a fuck. Right, wrong, nigga. Nigga, I don't give a fuck, nigga. It's my son, nigga. You nigga, my nigga ain't gonna go against this grain. Fuck that. I was like, damn, you know, like, seemed like him and 50 got a, you know, cause after that then came out how Meech was talking all, you know, like, no, nigga, fuck all y'all. I'm with my dad, nigga, you know, but I would've been like, nigga, fuck you.
Right, cause it's your father.
It's my daddy, nigga, fuck you.
When Boosie opened his mouth this time, nobody expected the situation to explode the way it did. One moment, he was speaking his truth, standing firm on loyalty, and the next, he was staring straight into the crosshairs of one of the pettiest men in hip-hop history. And let's be real, when 50 Cent feels disrespected, he doesn't argue quietly, he doesn't call privately, he doesn't let things slide. He trolls, publicly, ruthlessly, and with surgical precision. What started as Boosie trying to defend Big Meech quickly turned into a full-blown internet war. Lines were drawn, sides were chosen, and suddenly, old wounds that never truly healed were ripped wide open again. Because this wasn't just about words, this was about respect, power, influence, and who really gets to decide what loyalty looks like in the streets.
I can cut this shit. I couldn't go on them because they arguing. You know, I couldn't go on. You know, once I gave somebody my word, you know, he ain't got no seal paperwork. I mean, I just couldn't bag out on dude, you know? Once I get somebody my word, I gotta go on some factual shit, you know, and it was. So I went down there, I was gonna perform, you know. I went down there, I was gonna perform. I ain't know nothing till I got in the Louis store buying my outfit.
But here's the twist. Boosie wasn't backing down, not even a little. He made it clear he wasn't scared of 50, wasn't ducking smoke, and definitely wasn't switching up just because the internet got loud. Meanwhile, 50 Cent was sitting back, laughing, posting, and reminding everyone exactly why nobody wants to end up on his bad side.
I told y'all before, man, people pick and choose who they want to put their snitch allegations on. It's all about politics.
And right in the middle of all this chaos, Big Meech's name. Still powerful, still controversial, and still capable of shaking the culture, even from behind bars. So how did this beef really start? Why did Boosie feel the need to speak up? And why did 50 Cent take it so personal?
Here's Ghetto. T.I. responds to Boosie Badazz canceling joint album and calling them a rat. All right, so Boosie Badazz, I'm not calling him that. So Boosie, I just can't. Like, at a certain age, you're not about to be badass to me. All right, Boosie old ass, he shared his decision to shelf his completed joint album with T.I. So they already had an album that they completed, and he didn't want to put it out because he found out that T.I. snitched on his dead cousin.
And they were shooting a reality show together.
Yep. Really?
Yeah.
Boosie and T.I.?
Yeah, it was.
That would have been good.
It was something about with their sons, I believe.
Oh wow, no, that would have been all them damn sons. Between them two?
Their sons are cool, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, their sons are cool.
Oh wow, okay. So back in 2020, during the 2020 episode of Expeditiously, T.I. spoke about an incident in 2000 where he was caught with a gun. And we got the audio right here.
I take all the charges you got. If you could walk away free and put it on me, goddamn right.
So is that what boys giving you about because you put it on?
Nah, hell nah.
Okay.
Nah. Don't nobody even know about that. I just volunteered. Don't nobody even know about that. I'm just being honest. Yeah. That's the only time I done never said or gave no information about nobody because that's my cousin, my big cousin. He was dead.
First of all, like I said earlier, I think that he just talking and he just lying, to be honest. but he really said his lawyer convinced him to snitch on Tootie. Now, Tootie is his cousin. Rest in peace.
Let's get into it, because this story runs deeper than social media posts and clever captions. Boosie has always been known as someone who speaks from emotion first. He doesn't filter himself. He doesn't rehearse responses. If he feels something, it comes out raw. And that's exactly why people either love him or can't stand him. To his fans, he's real. To his critics, he's reckless. But one thing nobody can deny, Boosie stands heavy on loyalty. Coming from Baton Rouge, Boosie grew up in an environment where trust meant survival. He watched friends turn into enemies, saw alliances break overnight.
I seen Boosie speak on like the Boosie has spoken on the Meech shit.
Boosie again, just like BG. When the shit come out, man, fuck it. I think what it is Boosie don't be. I'ma say it. I don't think Boosie be knowing really what the fuck is going on when it's going on.
No, it's your fault, Wack. What? You're putting people into positions where they can't ignore their biases. Like,
no, you can't.
You're putting Boosie in a position where he has to say, yeah, I don't fuck with snitches, so if that's what it is, fuck that. Why do you do that?
Bro, what you mean, bro? It is what it is. There's no way you can push this line on this and then ignore it on that. That's selective politicking, bro. You can't do it. Sorry, you can't do it, bro. You gotta call a spade, bro.
Learned early that once someone showed you love during your darkest moments, you didn't forget that, no matter what the internet said later. That mindset followed him into fame, through prison time, through industry politics, through friendships that came with consequences.
Are you showing and performing at the Big Meech party? Yeah, I'm performing. I gave Big Meech my word, that I was gonna perform, and I ain't. I give a man my word, that's my word. I don't know what's going on, I can't just pull away from not performing over something, they got going on with him and 50 and all this going on. I just can't, after I gave the man my word. If something was to come out and I feel it's factual, I'll stand on it. But, not in the last minute because something going on.
And that same mindset is what pulled him into the middle of the Big Meech and 50 Cent situation. Big Meech isn't just a name. In hip-hop culture, he represents an era, power, influence, money, and myth. Even after years behind bars, his presence still carries weight. And when his release became a topic again, emotions flared instantly. Boosie publicly showed support. He congratulated Meech, spoke highly of him, even talked about showing love when he came home. To Boosie, this wasn't about paperwork debates or online narratives. This was about respecting someone who helped shape the culture. But what Boosie didn't anticipate was how personal that support would feel to 50 Cent. See, 50's relationship with the Meech family wasn't surface level. He didn't just profit from the BMF story, he invested emotionally. He mentored Little Meech, put him in position, gave him his first real shot at acting, protected his image.
Someone's telling me to tell y'all or share this message with y'all. So I feel like it's somebody out here, or maybe there's a bunch of people out here that need to hear this. And it was like, you thought you were special. You really thought you were special. Who told you you were special? You thought you were special.
Guided him when cameras weren't rolling. To 50, that wasn't business, that was personal. So when Big Meech started moving differently behind the scenes, aligning with people 50 considered enemies, it felt like betrayal. And 50 doesn't process betrayal quietly. He responds loudly. When Boosie spoke up and warned 50 to chill, it struck a nerve. Boosie basically told him, "You doing too much. That's Big Meech. Show some respect." And in Boosie's mind, he wasn't threatening, he was checking behavior. But to 50, that sounded like somebody telling him what to do.
Here's 50 Cent.
Best memory of 50 Cent? Ever since I met 50 Cent, he's always been stand up and probably the most truthful person I've ever met. You know, everything he tells me, he stands on it. You know, and that's important in life, loyalty and morals, and actually meaning what you say.
I love that.
And ever since I've known him, he's always meant what he says.
Hell yeah.
Shout out 50 Cent.
And that's where everything went left. Because 50 Cent doesn't respond with arguments, he responds with embarrassment. He goes straight for humiliation, and once he smells an opening, he keeps poking until the whole internet is watching. Almost instantly, 50 started trolling. Subtle at first, a caption here, a laughing emoji there. Then came the posts that felt intentional, the kind designed to remind everyone who really controls the narrative. He didn't say Boosie's name right away. He didn't have to.
Lil Meech, I need everybody to stop and support my dog. He got his new brand, Mobile. Killing shit, yeah. That's right. What up, though, boss of all bosses? And today I'm coming to tell all my supporters, if you're a business owner, entrepreneur, whatever you got, you trying to make it go up, hit me right now.
Fans knew exactly who the message was for, and just like that, timelines lit up. People started picking sides. Some felt Boosie was right for standing up for Meech, saying 50 was dragging things too far and punishing people emotionally. Others felt Boosie should have stayed out of it completely, because history shows that anyone who steps into 50's drama ends up regretting it. But Boosie wasn't backing down. He doubled down, said he wasn't scared of nobody, made it clear he stands on what he said, and emphasized that loyalty doesn't change just because someone else is mad. And that's when the tension really spiked, because now it wasn't just disagreement, it was ego versus ego.
Fail immediately without media, and you know this picture right now is trending on social media. Lil Meech, Floyd Mayweather, Rick Ross, with the caption that says "Real Power." Sending a shot at the troll bear. Y'all poking the troll bear known as 50 Cent.
Two men known for not folding, two personalities built on pride, two voices that don't know how to whisper. Meanwhile, 50 Cent was enjoying every second. You could almost feel it, him sitting back, scrolling, smirking, typing captions that looked harmless but hit like punches. Because trolling is his favorite weapon, and he knows exactly how to use it without ever technically crossing a line. What nobody expected, though, was how messy the situation would become once Big Meech's name stayed at the center. Because every time Boosie spoke, fans brought up paperwork. Every time 50 posted, people accused him of being petty. And somewhere in between, the real story got buried under opinions. Little Meech once again found himself trapped in the middle, caught between his father and the man who helped change his life, caught between blood and opportunity, caught between staying quiet and speaking up. And history had already shown how painful that position could be. We've seen this before, young men forced to carry adult beefs that started long before they had a choice. Every move watched, every silence analyzed, every post turned into a headline. And while Boosie and 50 went back and forth indirectly, Little Meech stayed mostly quiet, which only made the tension louder. Because silence in hip-hop is never peaceful, it's interpreted.
Fans started asking questions. Is Boosie right for defending Big Meech no matter what? Is 50 justified in feeling betrayed after everything he did for Little Meech? Or is this just another example of power clashing with pride? What made it even heavier was Boosie's history. This is the same man who has cut off friends instantly over snitch allegations. The same man who publicly distanced himself from artists he once loved because of rumors alone. So people started asking, why is Big Meech different? Why does Boosie draw the line everywhere else but here? That question followed him everywhere. and Boosie felt it. He addressed it head on, saying he's not perfect, that he goes by what he knows personally, not what the internet pushes. He made it clear that he doesn't move off blogs, he moves off real-life relationships. But in today's culture, perception matters just as much as truth, and 50 Cent understands that better than anyone. That's why he didn't rush to argue facts. He focused on shaping the story, posting strategically, letting fans debate while he stayed entertained. At one point, he even laughed about the situation publicly, and that laugh said everything. Because to 50, this wasn't stress, this was sport. Still, underneath the jokes and captions, you could feel something deeper: old resentment, unfinished feelings, a sense of betrayal that never truly healed. 50 has always taken loyalty personally, especially when it comes to people he puts on. When he believes he gave someone a chance, he expects unwavering alignment, and when that cracks, even slightly, he takes it as disrespect. Boosie, on the other hand, believes loyalty doesn't expire because of disagreements. In his mind, history matters more than politics, and that difference in philosophy is what made this clash unavoidable. Neither man is completely wrong, but neither is willing to bend. And that's why the situation feels so tense, because it's not really about Big Meech anymore. It's about identity, about how men define loyalty, about who gets to decide what respect looks like, about whether gratitude lasts forever or ends when interests change. The emotional weight of this started affecting fans too. People who grew up watching both artists felt conflicted. One represents survival through struggle, the other represents dominance through strategy. Two different paths, two different codes, and now they're colliding. As days passed, the trolling continued, the warnings lingered, and the silence from certain people grew louder than any post. Nobody knows if this beef will escalate or fade, but one thing is clear. Once names get mentioned, pride gets involved, and the internet starts watching, there's no easy exit. Boosie isn't apologizing, 50 isn't stopping, and Big Meech's name remains powerful enough to shake the culture even from a cell. That alone says everything, because this isn't just celebrity drama. It's about how history never truly stays buried, about how old alliances still echo, about how influence doesn't disappear, it just changes shape. And as fans keep refreshing timelines waiting for the next post, the bigger question remains unanswered. Can loyalty survive fame? Can gratitude coexist with ego? And when two strong personalities refuse to back down, who really loses in the end? Because sometimes the loudest wars aren't fought with fists or bullets. They're fought with words, pride, and the need to be right. And in this case, nobody seems ready to let that go. So now the culture waits, watching, reacting, choosing sides. Because whether this turns into something bigger or slowly fades away, one thing is certain. When Boosie speaks and 50 Cent responds, the internet is never quiet. And this story, it's far from over.